No, it definitely is not possible to replace a regular COB light with just the RelightFX tool. However, you can get very good results using the RelightFX tool, but you have to keep two things in mind. First, you have to have some sort of other soft lighting source on your subject's face to create a base shape of light when you don't have an artificial light source with you. Secondly, you need to have a very good computer when you're planning on using the RelightFX tool. And that is just because when you apply the RelightFX tool, it needs a lot of processing power. And the more shots, or the longer the shot is where you apply the RelightFX tool, the longer the render times will be. So keep that in mind. And for this comparison, we're using the COLBOR CL220W. This COB light is bicolor. It comes in a very nice carrying case. It has built-in effects and Bluetooth app control. So everything you could ask for. And this light was kindly sent to me from COLBOR for free for me to try out. So now let's find out how close we can actually match the RelightFX tool to an artificial light source with a softbox. So this first shot right here is only being lit by the natural light that is coming in through the window on the left side of the frame. The second shot right here is lit using the COLBOR CL220W and a softbox being motivated by the natural light that is coming in through the window on the left side of the frame. And if we now take a look on the actual color correction from this shot, you can see that there is not much going on. So we only have 3 nodes, and the third one being my conversion LUT. On the first node, I have a small power window around my face to bring down the highlights because those were a little bit too hot, so I had to pull them back just a little bit. On the second node, I have some primary balancing, lift, gamma and gain. But now let's check out how close we could get using the natural light and the RelightFX tool. And this third shot right here is only being lit by the natural light that is coming in through the window on the left side of the frame and enhanced by using the RelightFX tool. And then if we take a look at the color correction from this shot right here, you can see that there is a lot more going on. So on the first node is my magic mask, because when I want to relight myself, I don't want any light to spill on the background or anywhere else. Then I have the RelightFX tool, which just outputs the surface map. Then I have the actual RelightFX tool. On the next node, I have a small power window around myself just to bring down the highlights on my face right here once again, just because those were just a little bit too hot. On the next node, we have another power window, which just brings down the window quite a bit because that was a little bit overexposed. And on the next node, I have another power window, which I then inverted to bring down the surrounding around myself. And then we have the conversion LUT to bring everything back into a Rec 709 workspace. But it's not very practical because watch what happens when I try to play this back. So we're averaging 0 between 3 frames per second in playback speed, which is not something that I want to deal with. And as you can see, this is still a very usable shot. However, is it practical to use the RelightFX tool? Well, probably not, because as I already said, depending on how long the shot is or how many shots you have to apply the RelightFX tool, you will need a lot of processing power, and the render times will drastically increase when you apply the RelightFX tool to one or multiple shots. So I hope you enjoyed this comparison. Let me know in the comments down below on which shot you think looks better, the one with the artificial light source, the COLBOR CL220W, or the one that is lit with natural light and the RelightFX tool. And if you want to know more about the RelightFX tool, watch this video right here. This is a start to finish guide showing you how you can get the most out of this tool. Hope you're having a great day, and I'm gonna see you next week. Bye!